What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat. We're live with 100 plus, lots of people on the Twitch stream. We're doing some giveaways, but more importantly, we have just power rated Charlotte Flair as tied for the highest power rating we have in the game. 24 out of 25. Be sure and go on YouTube and watch that video once it's posted. But now we're doing the opposite of that, Rusty. Now we're going to power rate Nia Jax. This is going to be fun.
I'd be a power outage instead of a power rating.
That's right. We've never used the 1 and the 2 on the power rating. We need to prove they're there for a reason.
We also want to show that not all of our ratings are just samey, right? And that there are plenty of superstars that might garner a very low score in this game. Especially the old ones.
Right. Well, so the tiers don't mean anything other than shard rarity, except. Usually C tiers are very C tier. Usually B tiers are okay. 16 out of 20 for all of our B tiers so far. A tiers are better. Sometimes they hold up better than others. The only exception to the rule I found so far is Zombie Dom, who is S plus tier as a B tier. But other than him, they've really held up fairly closely to that. And here's where Nia Jax falls. My hole. So she has 2 move sets. I'm only going to show one because this is the closest approximation to anything you can get that does damage.
This is back before moves recycled and stuff.
Uh-huh. Pretty much.
Oh, gosh.
And the body slam is her 6-star move. So
Nia is on SmackDown right now, they're saying.
Really?
And still not as bad as her in-game character.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Oof.
So let's look at some of these other moves here. Her finisher is 11 MP, barely does damage, 55k, right?
Oh,
and destroys a 4x4 area. The leg drop is 7 MP. At least that's decent, but it just destroys 7 random gems. Doesn't really do anything strategic. The running clothesline is 9 MP, deals very little damage, and only makes 4 gems into row break. Nowadays, that'd be like the whole board or whatever. Samoan drop, 8 MP, so still pretty high charge. Deals damage, choose 3 gems to make into 1-turn countdown gems that will deal 0 damage. And make 2 random gems into row break gems. So that's a whole whopping 3x2, so 6. The big boot, the lowest MP charge she has other than her 6-star move. Deal damage and choose only 3 gems to make red when you've got to make up for 9 and 11 MP. So there's all those.
The chat is so funny. I don't know if this will the chat be in our video? Because it's so funny. I can't even read all of the...
Unfortunately, it's not because Scopely has it turned off for those. But this is like the NFL draft, Mr. Irrelevant.
I saved everyone time and just wrote a big 0 on a piece of paper.
Thank you, Will Breaker.
That's not nice. Somebody put Home Alone quote as well. So,
Buzz, your girlfriend, woof. That was a Rusty quote. Somebody.
Kevin McAllister that said that.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the move set we're going to use to power rate her, and it includes the 6-star move, which, by the way, is a 2 MP red move that destroys multiply gems. Guess what, Rusty? She doesn't have a move that makes multiply gems. I'll show you why.
She destroys your opponent's multiply gems, I guess.
Hold on, I'll show you why. Sleeper Hold is a 9 MP black move, submission... 6 turns of 29k against 75 million points. Wow. 5 turns. 5 turns of 29k. Remaining submission gems turn into row break gems. And then the BL, 8 MP, deal damage, makes 6 random gems into red. Random gems.
And let me just say this, Lee. Crazy Dina, one of our Friday Night Faithfuls, is on the verge of bringing Acro Alexa Bliss to 6-star gold. And
I saw that.
Crazy Dina is saying,
right? Yeah. So here's how we're going to run her. You're going to need Woods, the Black MP trainer version of Woods, for 4 more MP. You're going to want Damian Priest for Black MP doing 2 more. That's the more rare Damian Priest, by the way. Plus multi-gems increase their strength by 1. You're going to want Memrock for multi-gems increase their strength by 1 and do 5% more damage. I don't have Memrock, by the way. I'm hoping to fix that tonight.
Yeah, it's very
sad. And then Zombie Gunther for 60% more damage. But Rusty, she doesn't make multi-gems.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering, what are you going to... You're going to use props, aren't you, to put multis on the board?
I am breaking our rule for this video. We said we will never power rate a character with the Dominator's drip. I'm using the drip. Because even then, she's going to tickle her opponent a little bit. So the Dominator's drip plate, whenever you activate a black move, makes 7 or more gems into multi-gems of strength 7.
So she's like a 0 of 25 if you have to add a drip, right? I mean, that's bad, bro. That's bad.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That MP move was added in the 6-star meta, which means she was planned around the drip, or that move that breaks multi-gems, which means they made her with 6-star in mind, assuming that you might put a drip plate on her. Oh, and by the way, one more super rare plate, the Seal of the Acolyte. Whenever you make 6 or more submission gems, increase all of your gem damage by 50% for 1.
This is a crime against the game, sir. I can't. I just can't. I don't know if I can stand with you in this one.
Can you get negative points? I told you guys this was going to be fun. I freaking love this.
For who? Who's it fun for?
It's fun for me. It's fun for you. It's fun for everybody watching. Because look at this. I didn't get a black match on the board. We might have to do this again.
No, we'll have our score regardless. We'll know what the score is.
Oh, crap. I was like, I'm going to make a match. I can't. I
actually asked. So I asked the chat, which one of you said they really wanted Nia at 6-star? Because we may just be like, we're going to pick a winner at random. It's you in the chat. The only one that raised their hand. It's you.
Right. The winner is you. Okay, we did
Whoever
this.
Gets this will be like winning the Dundee Awards in the office.
We did this. We're going to make it happen here. All right. Here's her moveset. Are you ready for this? I've actually given up 2 turns now because
I'm not
that's
ready.
the way she plays. Pause. All right. Here we go. We're going to make some random red gems. Hope we don't cascade, because if we do, then that sucks twice over. And here we go. Here's her big bop. With the drip plate, with the Seal of the Acolyte, at 6-star gold, she hit for 10 million. 10 million.
Okay.
With the drip plate.
A lot more than I thought, actually.
With the drip plate. That's right.
That's a lot.
That's right.
That's a lot more than I thought.
That is more than you thought it was going to be. But hold on, Rusty, because if you look at our objective scoring system for power, 6-star gold means that they need to hit 60 million in order to get 100% or a 5. They would need to hit around 40 million to get an 80%. They would need to hit around 34 million to get a 60%. They would need around 15 to 20 million to get a 40%. And that means she's a 1. Even with the drip.
That's a generous 1, though.
She's a 1.
And again, that's a lenient score there.
That's a generous.
You made her a 1 when she was a 0. So.
Yes. Here's the other objective one, and then we can take the drip off and show us what she hits for. I can. Do you honestly want to see it? Because
they want to know if they get the plate too. So.
Oh my goodness, no! That would be amazing if you can get the drip. But
yeah, Neil, we don't have the plate.
The drip plate is what made her a 1. That's right, Noble January. Okay, on speed, because we're not playing on the top end of the. I usually just go 5, 4, 3 and skip 2 and 1. I'm actually going to go 1, 2 and skip everything else for a bit. So a 1 would be high MP with no to low recycle, long move animations. 2 Bob's note, why are you even using this character?
I think I might have put that in the chat earlier. So yeah.
A 2 would be any 2 of the following are true. Character has high MP or needs multiple trainer coaches to start by turn 2. That is true. Moves may or may not recycle. They don't. Animations can be long, meaning that you would win feud in 3 minutes. Bro, she's never winning a feud match.
Not in 3 minutes. Not in 3 light years, man. Yeah. That ain't happening.
She's a 1. All right, you ready to put the readiness poll up there?
Are we?
Do we need a poll?
Just free type in the chat. What's your readiness?
Nice power rating is -17. She'll win a match in 3 weeks. This is so fun. This is so fun. Footer says, I hope one of you birthday people win her. Oh, readiness poll is up. Readiness means the character needs 0 to 1 special things for a 5. That's off the table. Character needs 2 special things, plate gear moment, to make them work well. That's the first time I've had to emphasize the word work well in these. 3 would be character needs 3 special things, and a 4 would be the character needs 4 special things to make them work well. Technically, she needed a drip, multiple trainers that most people don't have, and a 6-star move, which isn't rare, but and then she had the Acolytes plate. So at most, I would argue for a 2 at most.
85% put 1, and 3 trolls voted 5.
Let's put that on here. We're not calling you troll in a rude way.
Now someone switched their vote over to 5 as well. So there were 4 5s, 17%, and then those of us, not LOLing or 79% with a 1.
So. Oof. Festabomb just put something in here. You'll all laugh when she gets a rework and makes her amazing, and she'll be required with her. Oh, we absolutely will. Or just imagine when there's like a female bloodline link and she's one of the requirements, and the person who gets the 6-star gold is going to go, oh, I have her.
Should join the bloodline first for that to happen.
4 awesome. People who are in a room with pay-views. All right, versatility.
Wild. This is wild voting.
I think this is the funnest stuff had on these, right? For a 1 in versatility, the character doesn't seem basically usable in any key mode. Time for a revamp? ? For a 2, character is not strong in any competitive format, but may be capable of winning tours and blitzes. And for a 3, character is competitively usable in feud, boss, or showdown, and may occasionally be a sleeper for boss battle. We ready for that poll?
No, here's the thing. We're going to assume 1, and if you have any other vote other than 1, you type it out next to your name so we know who to not have in our faction.
AJSG said no poll needed. Clearly
acknowledge the tribal queen. I love it.
Yeah, this is going to be our shortest video ever, and for these power ratings. All right, Entourage ability. Now here's where she could come ahead. What if she has an amazing Entourage ability? Do you even know what hers is, Rusty?
No,
I don't either. I forgot to look.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's see what it is here. If the game will load. Iceman says she doesn't have an amazing Entourage, but I don't remember ever using her. So my guess is, come on, game.
It's like take 10% less damage from blue modified botch gems or something.
Ooh. Take 80% less damage from red submission moves. I get that is niche.
That's interesting.
But that is usable if the sub meta comes back and there's a red sub kill. Again, very niche.
It's just interesting. Yeah, it's
but if there's a red sub destroyer out there, this would be the person that you would use it on.
Right. You want that Motu, or was it Mutant Seth, to show up on your doorstep?
Yeah, okay, in the Mutant Seth era.
Entourage poll is live. That's a decent Entourage. Read it again, Lee, so we can vote. Votes
take 80% less damage from red submission moves. And the format for that is, let me find the right clicky here. So a 3 would be a niche trainer coaching ability, may not be used much, but is valuable when needed. A 4 would be widely used trainer or coaching ability, helping the character that they're put on reach their full potential. A 2 would be trainer coach offers something you're missing if other trainers don't do the job better. And a 1 is outdated or not at all useful, most likely will not be used ever. So I'm actually on the 2 to 3 train here.
I think that's what the vote reflects as well. The vote reflects 2
Don't break
and
the streak,
3.
Vampiro.
We still got the trolls voting 5 for the Nia. They might not be trolls. They may just be enthusiastic Nia Jax fans.
Yeah. We had somebody on here say that they needed to give her a new gear called Ow My Hole that increases all of her damage by 3,000%. I agree.
Did Grayson Waller's sub move get reworked, or is there less damage now? It's like Will Breaker saying one of the best sub damage Waller got nerfed. I didn't know his sub. Did his sub damage get changed?
I don't know. Her tag link makes her versatility a 3, Schmike? What's her tag link? Oh, she has like 7 of them. Okay, SmackDown starts with 1. Blood Brothers take 40% less damage from blue moves. On a YE, 25% more. Oh, wow. Okay. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler tag link take 80% less gem damage. I did not know that was in there.
So like showdown defense, you could just...
Well, it's a tag link, so yeah, it would be a show. But so you'd put a Shayna Baszler in as your main character and Nia with her, and 80% less gem damage. That is not bad.
Were they a tag team at one point? I didn't know that. Yeah,
they were tag champions for a while.
Weird.
Interesting.
Was that during like the COVID era, the TV?
Yeah, around then and after. I mean, she kind of left during the COVID era, but yeah. Schmike says that's a 3. Entourage is a 5, baby ice. What did we end up with the Entourage ability? I missed the poll.
It was a 3.
It was a 3? Interesting.
Right? Wasn't it? Let me ask everybody. I thought it was a 3. Was it a 3, chat? Or was it a 2? It disappeared. It was a 3.
It was a 3. Yeah. Thank you, Leisha.
I trust Leisha. I trust her.
Yeah. So that's interesting. So do we need to revisit Schmike's comment on versatility? Because, well, she's still... Okay, so here we go. Competitively usable in feud. Or, I'm sorry, in Showdown. I wouldn't say she's competitively usable at all, but does she make Shayna Baszler competitively usable?
If you wouldn't use her without the tag link, I wouldn't consider her competitive in that game mode. That's what JD Nash said. Versatility's 3. I think she's terrible, but versatility, according to your rank, is a 3. And that's what that was the winning vote. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. She's still in single digits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total vote, cumulative vote here is 7, or cumulative rank is 7. Like we don't need to split hairs over whether it's a 1 point. I think.
Well, it'd be a difference of 2 points on here if we do
would
that.
It?
But yeah, but that's
because
still...
you're bumping it up.
Well, I'm not bumping it up. I'm just putting on here that in the comments, like her tag ability actually surprised us. So for versatility, again, she's not clearly competitively usable, but she might be for a new Shayna or for the other Shayna. So do we split the difference and make her a 2 in that category?
I thought 3 won the vote.
I'm talking about for versatility, not Entourage.
Oh.
We're going back a step. A step. Yeah, 3 won the vote on Entourage ability.
I would go with 2, and she can put out champ with a pin in the opponent's kick, and they cannot kick out even if she's the one pinning.
She just can't hit hard enough. Not in 6-star gold. Yeah, it is like polishing dog. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare a thumb more.
She's a 7 or a 9. A 7 or a 9 out of 25. So one where, yeah, let's move on to someone decent. I agree, Gumsy. So Rusty, I mean, do we want to split the difference and give her a 2 in that category, which makes her an 8? Or do we leave it at 7? I'll give it your call. Schmike brought up a good point.
Great. Yeah, change it. Just change it. I mean, it's still terrible. Like we never err on higher score. Like we never round up.
Right.
I'm fine rounding up because it's still horrible. It still says stay away.
Yeah. So we'll put a 2 here, and everybody can now comment how we overinflated Nia Jax by making her an 8 out of 25. Rusty, do you want to end the video, and then we'll go into one more giveaway before we do some gameplay in my polls?
If you liked this experiment, let us know. If you didn't, let us know as well. We just are curious if you want to see other outdated superstars underpower ranked, if it's amusing to you, or yeah. So you let us know, because this is an experiment. It's a work in progress. I think surprisingly higher score, even if it was a 7, still a surprisingly higher score than I thought.
Well, the lowest you can get is 1 or is 5. I mean, so, but yeah, I mean, right. Her again, her.
I thought it was gonna be a 5. I thought the score was gonna be a firm 1 across the board. So.
Well, see, now we need to have a showdown between her and Showboat Road Dogg and see which one ends up with the bigger turd.
Next Friday night, we'll have the turkey off. All right. Well, you heard it here first. Next Friday night, we're gonna try to get the Road Dogg, and we're
Triple
gonna
H Rex Regum.
More of this dynamic content coming for you in the days ahead. Join our Discord if you haven't yet. We're having a lot of fun, and we're posting all of our power ratings in there and having some great conversation throughout the week about it. We will see you next time, friends.
Bye. Oh my gosh, the comments.